Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time for the hot spot with the one and only, the Brat. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, the Golden Globes went down last night, and it was a huge moment for Teyana Taylor, the Grammy-nominated singer, actress, dancer, everything. She picked up her first ever Golden Globe, winning Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture for her role as Perfidia Beverly Hills in One Battle After Another. Now, Teyana beat out some heavy hitters, y'all, in the category, including Emily Blunt, Elle Fanning, Ariana Grande, and more. And when her name was called, oh man, y'all, she was visibly emotional, bursting into tears and delivering a heartfelt acceptance speech that had the room locked in. Here's what she had to say, y'all.
First, Father God, in the name of Jesus, I thank you and I praise you for every part of this faith walk. Every lesson, every test, and every blessing. Thank you to the Golden Globe voters for seeing me and reminding me that purpose always finds this moment. To my tribe, oh my God, my grounding force, my joy, my daily reminder that love is an action, not just a word. And everything I do is rooted in that truth. And last, but most importantly, to my brown sisters and little brown girls watching tonight, our softness is not a liability. Our depth is not too much. Our light does not need permission to shine. We belong in every room we walk into. Our voices matter and our dreams deserve space. Thank you so much, everybody.
Proud of her.
Lord,
she was amazing.
Wasn't she?
Brad, didn't you know she was going to take something home when she hit the red carpet in that custom Schiaparelli gown?
When I tell you she was so bad. Look, she don't play about the fashion. In her body, she can wear anything. She can wear anything. And she steps out. She ate. She absolutely ate. Man, I'm so proud of her. She's worked so hard for so long. I mean, she's been the you know.
She really has.
Yeah, like,
I mean, I remember my first time I fell in love with her when she was doing that thing with Kanye West.
I loved it too when I saw that when she did that silhouette, honey. Yeah.
Years
and the
ago,
fact that she been
on...
through so much, Brett, she been through so much, but sometimes, boy,
so
God,
much.
sometimes, man, God ain't gonna bless you with new furniture until your house is clean.
I wonder how your mom feel this morning.
Huh?
Come on,
I wonder how your mom, her ex, feel this morning.
I would have my phone off because she was looking like a bacon and egg sandwich. She looked good.
She was signed to Kanye's label for so long and just done wrong and put on the shelf. And then before that, she was signed to Pharrell. I first seen her on My Sweet 16. Years ago. Like, she was amazing then. She was a little skateboard girl. It was so, I mean, she's so deserved. She has worked so hard. This is a major career milestone and well-deserved and win for Teyana Taylor. So congratulations.
Happy for her.
Absolutely. Also at the show last night, the movie Sinners won a Golden Globe for Best Cinematic and Box Office Achievement. Sinners brought in over $366 million worldwide against a $90 million budget. So congratulations go out to Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, and that entire team. So congratulations to us, you know what I'm saying? And for just doing it and working hard and showing up. All right, I want to get into some more stuff, but my time done ran out. Dang, we're going to have to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, oh, Lord, we got Rock T's Joke of the Day.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, dog.
Oh, the time now. Pray for us. It's 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
so hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's the bottom of the hour, y'all. Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Listen, y'all, we got the one and only out with the flu, but in, still dedicated and committed to the job, broadcasting live. Pull up the address. Broadcasting live from Grady Memorial Hospital. Yes, sir. The first rapper to sell over 1 million albums, Gary.
More than a million,
more than what you ever do in your lifetime.
Than I will ever do in my life.
Yes,
Turn it into money, though.
Yes, sir. Broadcasting live. What is that address, Beyonce?
Right up the street.
Wait, is what?
80 Jesse Hill Drive. That's right around the corner, baby. Right there from
Y'all
Jesse
gonna leave
Hill
my girl
Drive.
alone.
Ain't nothing wrong with honey, Miss
I don't
Jessie
care
Hill.
about what they talking about, child. They
80s,
lying
Jessie
one
Hill.
lie after another.
Right there, Miss 80
One
Jessie
lie
Hill,
after
baby.
Just miss you so much.
So
They
the
want
Golden
you
Globes
here.
went down last night, and it was a huge moment for Tiana Taylor, the Grammy-nominated singer, actress, dancer. She picked up her first ever Golden Globe-winning Best Supporting Actress in a motion picture for her role as Perfidia Beverly Hills in One Battle After Another. Now, Tiana beat out some heavy hitters in that category, including Emily Blunt, Elle Fanning, Ariana Grande, and more. And when her name was called, she was visibly emotional, bursting into tears and delivering a heartfelt acceptance speech that had the room locked in. And here's what she had to say, y'all.
First, Father God, in the name of Jesus, I thank you and I praise you for every part of this faith walk, every lesson, every test, and every blessing. Thank you to the Golden Globe voters for seeing me and reminding me that purpose always finds this moment. To my tribe, oh my God, my grounding force, my joy, my daily reminder that love is an action, not just a word. And everything I do is rooted in that truth. And last, but most importantly, to my brown sisters and little brown girls watching tonight, our softness is not a liability. Our depth is not depth. It's not too much. Our light does not need permission to shine. We belong in every room we walk into. Our voices matter and our dreams deserve space. Thank you so much, everybody.
All the
Beautiful.
girls on Jessie Hill Drive was talking.
Gary, stop. Go
What'd
ahead,
he
Brat.
say? What'd he say?
Nothing. No, he was trying to give out, still talking about your location. Go ahead, Brat.
Oh my God, Lord, it's played out at this point, Gary. I'm not.
I told him that. I was like,
So-
girl,
so you
yes,
could
she was
just-
on Jessie Hill Drive. Hell,
you
I
could
mean,
just-
yes,
you could
it was a
just-
beautiful
you
moment.
could
80
just
Jessie
let it
Hill
go,
Drive.
Gary. It's okay.
Yes.
This is a major career milestone and a well-deserved win for Tiana Taylor. So congratulations go out to her. We absolutely love her on the show, and she's worked very, very hard. All right, y'all. Moving on, the BMF documentary "Blowing Money Fast" is coming back with a second season. Season 2 is produced by 50 Cent and will have 6 episodes and will focus on an exclusive interview with BMF co-founder Terry Lee Flannery,
love to see
aka
that.
Southwest T. Now, this season will highlight his role as the mastermind, his deep bond with his brother Meech, and the ultimate breakdown of their relationship as power, paranoia, and pressure from law enforcement drove them apart. Now, the series will explore the rise and fall of BMF and their untold story and the lasting legacy that they left behind. The new season comes out this Friday, January 16th, and new episodes stream weekly on Fridays via Starz app and the network streaming and on-demand platforms. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note, but for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley
Brat, we
Morning
love
Show.
Brat. Man, that was perfect.
Brat, she ain't messing with you.
Catch me at the hot spot. It's the BRAT.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show at the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, music exec L.A. Reid has reached a settlement in the sexual assault lawsuit filed against him by former Arista Records executive Drew Dixon, avoiding what was expected to be a high-profile trial. Dixon accused Reid of sexually assaulting her more than once in 2001 and of derailing her career after she rejected his advances. She also claimed that Reid, out of spite, blocked her from working with John Legend, who was expected to testify at the trial. Now, the case was set to begin yesterday before a jury in Manhattan federal court, but the settlement was reached before proceedings would start. However, the terms of agreement have not been disclosed, but Reid's legal team emphasized that the settlement does not indicate guilt or liability. Dixon's attorney praised her advocacy, noting Drew has been one of the most courageous and outspoken supporters of survivors of sexual abuse. Her advocacy, including her instrumental role in advancing the Adult Survivors Act, has helped shift the balance of power in the music industry, creating a path to justice for survivors. So that's that on that. Moving on, and anybody want to say anything on that?
What you about to
I
say?
love it when they say this doesn't have anything to do with da-da-da-da-da-da, but you just gave a check, though. But that's okay.
But I'm not guilty.
25 years later, Brad? Because that was in 21, you said?
Yeah.
That's
That
25 years
was and that would have been
2001.
and that would have been a high profile case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because John was going to have to get up on the trial stand, and I'm sure Christy was going to let him lie. So.
Yeah, I think John was set to testify. So.
Yeah, so.
It was all ready. Everybody was ready to court. Yeah. It was starting yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah. It just did. I guess it didn't get started because.
How much you said? $5 million. Okay, go ahead.
That's how much it was?
I'm just saying $5 million.
I don't know what the amount was.
I bet it was more than that.
I think it was more than that. $5 million ain't nothing these days.
That's true. All right.
Baby, I don't know what it was, but it was. Oof.
Miss Julia and Herbert write her book, honey, so these other girls could read it and see how they can get their checks. Because a lot of them out there.
They already know how to get it. Yeah. I just hate that it's just such an industry like this.
Me too. It's just so. That's what it is. Everything is that. Like.
Yeah, being a public figure is not prestigious.
Everything is somebody telling us somebody or something they did 30 years
ago.
25 years. When is the statute of limitations?
I was just going to say that, but then there's no statute of limitation now.
Because I mean, and I ain't defending nobody, but I am saying, like, when you're younger, you're like kind of like dumber. Like when I first came out as a rapper, I was just living my life and
you was happy.
Enjoying stuff, happy,
yes.
Spending money, drinking, smoking, doing whatever, buying stuff. Now I wouldn't spend money like that or drink and smoke as much as, of course, because you learn as you mature. But whatever, it's just everybody 30, 45 years later, people.
Yeah. And that goes to show you,
old and 100 years old. Like, what is?
But that's still in their mind. I'm still hurt behind it. So now I finally can speak out about it, and now that's why it's coming to fruition. Now people starting to see it now. So because she's been having that in her head all those years.
I guess, yeah.
So
yeah.
Oh, appreciate that.
Yeah, well, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. I want to say Happy Founders Day to the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. Hit us up with them wake-up calls, y'all, at 8669-RICKEY. That's 8669-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Crazy. Catch me at the hot spot. It's the PR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Grammy-winning gospel singer and pastor Donnie McClurkin is speaking out to address a civil lawsuit filed by a man accusing him of sexual abuse. Last week, McClurkin broke his silence with an official statement shared to his Instagram in which he claimed the allegations were contrived and untrue. He said this accusation of salacious engagement or any misconduct that harmed, exploited, or took advantage of anyone and misused my position, leadership, or influence in any way in these false accusations is emphatically untrue. Additionally, McClurkin went live and addressed the lawsuit, and here's what he had to say.
I just wanted to address something. You've heard a lot that's been going on. You've heard many different accusations lodged and alleged. You've heard some very untrue things. And I wanted to let you know that I thank God for every one of you praying for me and for the support. And I thank God for truth, which you have not heard. You have not heard the truth, but you will. I don't understand the machinations of the young man's mind, but I haven't seen this fellow in over 11 years, since 2015. But people do things for different reasons. Most of them are monetarily motivated, and it's a shame.
Wait, did I hear that right? He said he was seeing him?
He said he hadn't seen the guy.
You haven't seen him?
Yeah, you haven't seen him.
Okay.
That many years, so it's amazing. Just
it's
surface.
Crazy how stuff just. Yeah, these folks, man, people be. Yeah.
I know.
I got a lot I could say.
Yeah, let's just go on and move. We're gonna move on.
Because the thing about it is, there are victims out here,
right?
But then there are also opportunities out here,
right?
That gets angry and get upset when the opportunity is over, and sue people. But there are people that also, on the flip side,
are victims.
Yeah. And the problem is when
the opportunist overshadows
the real victims.
Right.
Did I say that correct?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And especially if they're not telling the truth.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but what about this? And I know celebrities got to go by what their lawyer's saying, but the hell with that. If I ain't seen you in 11 years, he's a damn lie. I ain't seen him in 11 years. How you gonna come up and say he saw me? I would say that. I wouldn't wait till the lawyer tell me, well, make it nice and prim and proper and say this. No, you let it know right out the gate. We hadn't seen each other in 11 years.
Right.
Right, but if they saying this happened 11 years ago, he hadn't worked for me in over 11 years.
Oh, he said it happened 11 years ago?
I mean, I think this happened a long time ago.
Well, why is it?
I don't know. This was when this man worked for him.
Yeah.
Which was years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what make it all crazy. And then what do the motivation be behind all of this?
A check.
Yeah.
But then if it's really happened to the person, then what?
See, 11 years ago, and now it just came back to him, to his mind.
But I guess maybe back then it wasn't safe to tell.
Well, that too.
And now everybody's telling it's safe to say now what you've been through. And it's just so much. I hate that everything, every story, every something, every day is this.
Yeah. And no statute of limitation.
Oh, goodness. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media, So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Mary J. Blige is bringing her talents to Sin City because she just announced her first ever Las Vegas residency. So congratulations go out to her. Mary J. Blige, My Life, My Story will be held at Dolby Live at Park MGM beginning May 1st. Friday of 2026.
Nice.
So that's going to be good. The residency arrives as a celebration of Mary J. Blige's decades-long impact, drawn from a catalog that has shaped modern R&B while tracing her personal evolution behind it. Now, the residency includes 10 performances scheduled from May 1st through the 9th and July 10th through the 18th, with all shows beginning at 8 p.m. Tickets go on sale this Friday, January 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and they will be available on Ticketmaster. Have y'all seen Mary's show?
No, I haven't seen it in a while. Gary, you didn't go?
No, and my thing was I saw Sherry the other day. She looked amazing. It was her birthday the other day,
she
too.
look good.
I'm like, she didn't even sound the same. I'm like, all right.
She looked beautiful, baby. She looked snatched.
I would
Yes,
love
she
to
did.
see her
That
in
outfit
concert.
was so fly she had on. Yeah, she's great in concert.
Yeah.
I mean, we know all her songs. We grew
Yeah.
up on her music. So it's a great show. We love Mary. Congratulations go out to her. I'm glad that stuff is over between her and Misa. And
it's over?
Everybody just moving on with their lives.
Good.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. All right, y'all, last but not least, the countdown is on for Cardi B's Little Miss Drama Tour, which begins on February 11th. However, after starting tour rehearsals in Los Angeles, Cardi got real honest about some things, including the tour's budget. She revealed that even after redoing the budget, she's still over by a couple of $1 million and she needs to find the money somewhere else. She said she could fund it herself to make sure she's putting on the proper show that she wants fans to enjoy. However, even with the budget issues, Cardi calmed herself and she calmed her fans, letting them know that she's working hard and she's going to put on a great show that she's proud of, but don't expect no Beyonce level production.
I love it.
I love how she keep it 100. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Don't expect, she going to give a great show, but don't expect all that extra stuff. Not
Right.
too much of it anyway. All right, y'all, we going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and you can catch me on all my social media, So Brat. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. Up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. Know who we repping today, Rock T?
Bring it to Terry. We're going to holler at Howard University, man.
Okay, man.
Coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the hot spot with the one and only, the Brat. What up?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, recently, 50 Cent's company, G-Unit Film and Television, has finalized a massive $124 million agreement with the state of Louisiana. Now, per the deal, 3 properties in downtown Shreveport will be transformed into
entertainment venues. It also includes a dome-styled immersive venue complete with a new green space park. The state said that it agreed to provide $50 million in performance-based funding for infrastructure at those sites. Now, the study projected that over the next 20 years, the development will generate a whopping $18.8 billion. It is also projected to support over 6,000 jobs around the state and pay $300 million in wages. So congratulations go out to 50 Cent. That is big, and I can't wait to see, go, take my family. It's going to be amazing. So that's what's up. All right, y'all, moving on. Ludacris and Nelly will be joining Kid Rock, Creed, and many more acts in performing at this year's Rock and Country Festival in 8 cities across the United States. Now, the event will celebrate America's 250th anniversary with mostly country and rock music. And Kid Rock says the country isn't just a festival, it's a movement. He said in 2026, as America celebrates its 250th anniversary, this is a place for the hardworking, God-fearing patriots to gather as one and celebrate freedom music and the party of the year. All right, y'all. Well, however many people, some people are not happy with the fact that Ludacris and Nelly decided to participate in the festival. What y'all think about that? About Luda and Nelly performing in the country festival?
I mean, they both do country. Nelly does country.
I agree. I don't know.
You know,
you can't make everybody
girl, you
happy.
sure can't. Your cousins be getting mad for every doggone thing. My God, hell, let them do what they got to do, and that's the chick. Nelly got a child. He got to feed them children.
I mean, do political stuff matter because it's a performance? Do we?
Yeah, they probably feel like
that's what they're saying. They saying Nelly decided to participate because they already assumed he was a Trump supporter when he performed at the inauguration and blah 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 blah. It's a concert.
Yeah.
It's a concert. Go enjoy the concert, see people perform. Try to just enjoy the music, people.
Yeah, but it ain't going to be none of us there.
At all.
Because it's going to be a whole bunch of right-wing Trump supporting.
Oh, Lord.
And that's where it gets kind of choppy with people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up, y'all, we got the White Stone with the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Time for the hotspot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hotspot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Kanye West is gearing up to drop his new album, Bully, later this month. But before that happens, he is dealing with a legal battle tied to one of his former homes. Now, Kanye has filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court against a construction manager named Tony Saxon, along with the firm called West Coast Trial Lawyers. Now, the lawsuit centers around Kanye's former Malibu mansion. He claims that Saxon and the firm wrongfully placed a $1.8 million lien on his property, which he says interfered with his ability to sell it. Now, Kanye also accuses them of running what he calls an aggressive publicity campaign to pressure him into paying disputed claims that are already being fought in court. Now, this all stems from a separate lawsuit filed back in 2023 where Saxon accused Kanye of unpaid wages, labor law violations, unsafe working conditions, and disability discrimination, which are all claims that Kanye has denied. And while the lien has since been released in court, Kanye says the damages has already been done and claiming it hurt the property's value and complicated potential sales. Oh, my goodness, that is a lot. Everything just seems to be a lot these days. Like, I don't know. What should he do?
It ain't nothing he could do. He's suing the people, right?
He's suing the people, but he having problems selling this property.
But you saw that house? How it looked? It's just like a big old block of concrete.
Oh,
ain't nobody want to buy that. Didn't have no windows in it or nothing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so nobody not going to buy that. You know how Kanye, when he was...
Like a doomsday home.
Exactly.
That was the Malibu mansion?
Yeah.
No windows?
I know it was one in Wyoming somewhere that I thought may have looked like that.
Yeah.
But the one in Malibu looked like that?
Maybe I got them confused, but it was one of them that just looked a mess, and nobody going to buy that. So when Kanye was on his rant...
You got to have windows in the house.
You got to have
You
windows.
gotta have some type of
Without
windows.
no windows, that's a prison.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. All right, y'all, we're going to move on. In a recent interview with Shannon Sharp, Mike Epps opened up about a major shift he made between his first and second marriages. Now, when asked what he did differently to make his second marriage work, he said he put down the drugs, y'all. Here's what he said.
I didn't do coke in the second marriage. I just needed to grow up. I couldn't even wait to get to 55. Now that I'm 55, I'm so comfortable in my skin, man. I love who I am right now. I didn't pick bad women. I remember one time the first time I met my wife, I came in the house high. And she said, if you ever do that again, we'll never be together. And I never did it again. And that's been some years ago. I thought I was going to be able to be that person with her, and I respected that. And I wanted to be with her that
Is that the
bad.
type of person you needed?
Hell yeah. If I would have been with somebody who thought that was cool what I did, I probably wouldn't be sitting here. Sometimes you have to have people threaten you with not being in your life. That's right.
That's right. He ain't told no lie.
That is so true.
But when I saw that story, it kind of upset me.
Why?
Because I don't like the idea y'all go to y'all first wives and it's like they the trial wife. Then you get the second one and you better and you get to talk about how much better you are now. I don't like that the first wife probably wanted to have a good relationship, but you acted a doggone donkey. Now I got to be subjected to that and you.
But it's called growing up.
Grow up, damn it, before you get married.
You can't grow up. Sometimes if you're young, you're just young.
You
have to get through your mistakes to become a better person.
And
but through me.
But how many times you fail before you start actually walking?
Yeah, but that's different.
It's not different.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's called growth.
Yeah, well,
you got to go through things to learn to be better and what not to do. You know?
Yeah, but y'all understand what I just don't like that. When I heard it and read it, I didn't like the way it sounded.
But maybe it was already too far gone, or whatever had
Yeah.
happened. It was already.
But a lot of people are just better in that next relationship.
Yep, you
and
learn.
on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
well.
Sometimes the woman got to grow.
Yeah, well, you just need to do better than the first time, man. I just don't like it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up, y'all, we got Special K with the news you absolutely, positively cannot use. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
That's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, this is the bottom of the hour, and I don't want to throw nothing off, and I hope I'm not overstepping my boundary. I want to let everybody know that Todd Bridges from Different Strokes is going through a divorce. I posted it on RS Comedy. No, he's going through a divorce.
On Instagram?
Really?
Yeah, him and his wife is getting a divorce. Gary, I don't know why you didn't put that in the T, but it's on RS Comedy. But Brad, go ahead with the hot spot.
I'm scared. I'm scared to go.
Say, man.
Y'all let me know once y'all go. I'm not going until y'all tell me. When y'all leave, it's coming. Good morning, everybody.
No.
I'm your girl, Brat Tat. You said no.
What you talking about, Willis?
Ricky, you stupid. No. And this is the hot spot, y'all, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Let me somebody show it to me.
Real, man.
So awful.
Yeah.
It's so awful. Ricky. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, well,
What's
I mean.
wrong
Hey, let
with
me see.
you?
He was married to Caitlyn Jenner.
Why y'all? Now, y'all
Say,
know
man.
what?
Arnold, come get him, Arnold.
This is awful.
What you talking about, Willis?
I should have known.
Go ahead, Brad.
Zoe Saldana is now the highest grossing actor of all times thanks to the access of Avatar, Fire and Ash. As of January, her films and leading roles have pulled in a staggering, stop this, y'all, $15.46 billion at the global box office. Saldana has had roles in the 3 highest grossing films ever: 2009's Avatar, its sequel, The Way of Water, and 2019's Avatar Endgame.
Her wife's name is Steve.
I'm sorry, Brad.
Here's
I
the
wanted to hear
current
about Zoe.
top highest grossing stars in leading roles. That would be Zoe Saldana, Scarlett Johansson.
Look how he's smiling, though.
Shut up, Rocky.
Wow. I'm ignoring it. I love that a woman of color.
Samuel Jackson, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Pratt, Tom Cruise, Chris Hemsworth, Vin Diesel, and Chris Evans. Why would you do that while we trying to work, Ricky?
Because that's what he does.
My goodness.
That's a fake
And
smile,
number
man.
10, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Let me see the picture again. Somebody.
Oh my God.
Like, what I get myself into, smile.
This is so bad.
I'll be getting a divorce, too.
Okay. Yeah, but that's what they marry.
Anyway, Brad, as you
know
were
what?
At
saying.
least they dressed alike.
You know what? I just want everybody to have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Don't forget to get The Way Love Goes February 3rd. You can pre-order it now on all of our social media pages. got my beautiful wife Judy in the building.
Beautiful.
The way love goes.
Love
For
y'all.
more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What in the Philip Drummond?
I hate you, bro. Why would you do that?
In this hat.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time for the hot spot. Sitting in for the one and only, the Brat, the one and only Real Housewives of Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Shamia. Shamia, what up?
Hey, best friend. It's a fun Friday. I'm excited to be here. But listen, Issa Rae is taking her talents to Paramount this month, y'all, with a 3-year film and television producing deal. Now, the co-chairs of Paramount Pictures said Issa is a true creative force whose work consistently feels fresh, funny, and deeply human, and they are proud to partner with her across film and TV to break new ground in storytelling. Now, years ago, Issa Rae had a big deal at Warner Media where she developed shows like Insecure, which I absolutely love, a Black Lady sketch show, Rap Stuff, and Sweet Life. She's also reportedly developing a sequel to her hit movie, Just One of Them Days, which starred Keke Palmer. So congratulations to Issa Rae.
She do a lot of stuff.
She really does.
She walked away from one network because they didn't respect her, and she ended up doing her own thing. Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
You know, she knows her worth, and she is doing her big thing.
Yeah.
Just like Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Y'all, they are like a match made in heaven. I mean, he recently went on a podcast and revealed that his mom would consistently tell him, like, make a move on Rihanna, make a move on her.
Right.
Even though they were just friends. And he said, you know, he was so thankful to Riri because they worked really well together. They are so similar in their upbringing. And he had a lot to say, but here's what he said.
It was just like we were on the same page. Born the same year. My dad is from her country. It's so many similarities. It's just funny. We laugh about it a lot. She was always my boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always with her. My mother used to say shit like, I know you like this girl that you with right now. I ain't gonna say no names. But I want you with Riri. I was like, Mom, why you keep saying that?
Mom,
that girl
mind your business.
Yeah, that girl don't even like want me like that. Like we cool, man. Like, that's just my friend. Chill. I'm telling you, she real. And mothers know best.
Right.
A woman will change your whole life, especially if it's a companion. It was like being with my girl, took a blindfold off. As soon as you get with a girl, she'll tell you, like, that's not your friend.
Yeah.
That's
That's a fact right there.
True.
Yes,
Moms
sir.
do know best. Rick, you
Rock-
ever had a girl that your mama was like, really, you should talk to her, and you feel like you
Yeah,
dropped the ball?
but she was wrong.
Okay.
But you know, Rock T wife got that spirit of discernment like that.
Man.
Oh,
She
wow.
batting 1,000. She ain't missed one yet.
Yeah, man.
Listen.
I'm telling you, and I'm just a brother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rock T wife, boy, if she ain't fooling with you, something wrong
Something
with
wrong
you.
with you.
Yeah,
Discernment.
But I think, I think we
Intuition.
kind of missed up. Maybe I'm thinking differently. I think probably A$AP Rocky probably grew up poor, and his mama knew that Rihanna had money. And
No.
like,
No,
you know
don't
what
do
I'm
that.
saying?
No.
That ain't got nothing
They
to
would
do
have
with
been, if that was the case, they would have been broke up because they've been together for a while.
forever.
Yeah.
And she keep popping up the babies for this man. So.
Yeah.
Well, for more information on these stories and more information, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can hit me up on social media at Shamia Morton. And happy Founders Day to the ladies of Zeta Phi Beta. Y'all hit us up and
Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah.
a wake up call.
All right, then. These Founders Day, all these Founders Day this week. Yesterday was AKA. 3 days ago was Delta Sigma Theta. So, yeah, Zeta Phi Beta, let's go.
Yes, hit us up, 866-9-RICKY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Me in this hat.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's the bottom of the hour, y'all. Brat is out. This Brat is on our book tour, but filling in for Brat, we got the one and only. That's right, y'all, the one and only from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Doggone it, Shamia. Shamia, what's up?
Hey, best friends.
Shamia, I be messing up your last name. That's why I be saying it.
Morton.
Yeah, Morton, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so...
Mwangi is my Kenyan, my married name.
Right, because you know when people get married, you know you be having. Okay,
I
got
appreciate you trying. It's
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. We're so happy to have you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. And
ordered us a
congrats to Brat
Chick-fil-A
on
biscuit with some
Yeah,
jelly,
baby.
lemonade, all that
I'm
stuff.
just trying to butter you up so you can get me some of them Bruno Mars tickets.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I need him back because Bruno, y'all, he's back and breaking records already. He's going on tour this year with Leon Thomas, Victoria Monet, and Silk Sonic partner Anderson .Paak. Now, I'm having to bribe Rickey for these tickets because as soon as the tickets went on sale, y'all, he set a record for single-day ticket sales. And due to that overwhelming demand, he's added another 30 dates to his tour schedule.
What?
Yes, the tour will be Bruno Mars' first full headlining stadium tour with stops in places like Vegas, here in the ATL, Detroit, Arlington, Texas, Miami, Paris, Toronto, Amsterdam, and several other places. Now, he's also expected to drop a new album titled Romantic next month, which is perfect for Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. Now, in other news, Diddy has reportedly just sold his matte black private jet. This comes just 6 months after being convicted on 2 federal prostitution-related charges. Now, the jet has a beige interior full of entertainment systems, seats up to 14 passengers. Now, we don't know how much he sold the jet for, but similar models are listed.
I wonder what kind of plane that was.
I know.
Oh, probably a good 15 million.
Exactly. See, I don't deal with no
I saw the plane.
Yes,
I knew it was
they
about
said between
15
$15
million.
and $30 million. And, you know, he was always photographed in front of that jet leading up to his arrest. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be pulling up in that jet. Now, he was sentenced 50 months in prison for his convictions and is expected to spend roughly 3 years behind bars, followed by 5 years of supervised release and a $500,000
I don't have a jet, but me and Alfreda's went in on them little parachute thing with that big fan on the back. What do you call it, Alfreda's?
I forgot, but yeah.
It was that bad
Sure
you don't
did.
remember it.
I don't even remember. They just got money to blow.
Okay.
Blowing money.
Lastly, y'all, Tiana Taylor is standing up for her friend Kanye West. Yeah, she says she is not going to abandon Kanye. She's not going to agree with everything he does or says, but she will not abandon him. She says she views him as family and values their close relationship. The professional collabs, they span over a decade, and their bond is solidified. She has contributed to several of his music projects. She said, so despite his anti-Semitic statements or any of his actions, she's going to be supportive of him behind the scenes.
There you go.
What do y'all think? Would you do that? I mean, would you support me through all of it?
Yeah, I support you. I'm a friend.
In public, too?
And if you're wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong to your
True.
face. I'm a real friend. I'm going to sit you down. We're going to have a private conversation. And I'm not going to let nobody mess with you. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can mess with you, but can't nobody else mess
But
with you.
you know, in this industry, sometimes if you support someone publicly, then they think that your values and your beliefs align with theirs.
Yeah. Right.
And that's not necessarily the case.
Exactly.
It's like,
Right.
I don't
And
vibe with what he's doing, but I still love him.
Right.
I don't blame him for doing that because that's what's wrong, especially with black people. We throw each other away too doggone quick.
yeah.
So somebody say something, let me diss myself. Well, girl, then, honey, when you come back and that person was right, now you didn't distance yourself. Don't even talk to me no more. So I don't blame him for doing that. Support him and do whatever. And that's what, like, Oprah and all of them was
Or
allegedly
piling on.
did.
Or piling on, jumping on the bandwagon about something about you or whatever. And then now, you know, you ain't nothing to them all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
When before you was everything.
Everything.
And
She's
that's
not even invited to the birthday party.
Exactly. And that's what mainly hurt me about Bill Cosby. I mean, everybody just threw him away, but he gave all his money to these damn black colleges. His name was on the walls and stuff of these black colleges. But then when all this went down, everybody started pulling his name down. I don't like that. Hell.
They kept the money.
Yes, give me back my money.
Kept some of
hell.
them pills.
Huh?
And that's the hot spot. For more information on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And you can hit me up on my social media at Shamia Morton. And coming up, the White Stones got the praise mixed down. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Muy bien.
Oh,
Did you say something?
They kept his money and kept him in
she shut your ass up.
Oh, yeah.
Woo,
My glory.
Boy, I be loving that kind of comedy. I love it.